press record. I usually do like a little presentation for our new coach kickoff. Let me shut this door real quick. Okay. I'm usually not fancy. I don't do presentation mode all the time, but it's just our new coach kickoff that I will be doing it. I don't usually wear my fancy pants when I get on calls. This is me. It's who you get. So feel free to use the chat bar, and you can ask any questions while I'm talking, and we can catch up after. And then we'll have some time to talk after. So we press record. Let me screen share here. Okay. Can you guys see this presentation?
Yeah.
Okay, perfect. All right. I can't see you guys once I put it into this, so just if you need to talk or say something, just unmute yourselves and go ahead and talk. So welcome to our new coach kickoff. I know there are a few people that are not able to make it on. So one thing we do is we record all of our calls in case you're not able to make it. There are people that work all different shifts and are unavailable at different times. So we just want to make sure that we can record every call and make it available for everyone when they have that time. So if you guys are not aware, you are officially part of Team Forever Fit, which is the team that I came up with 5.5 years ago when I first started coaching myself. That was the team name I came up with, and we are also under our umbrella team is the Dream Team United. So I don't know if you guys are familiar with Melanie Mitro. If you're new, you may or may not have heard of her yet, but she has been the #1 coach in the company now for the past 4 years. I got started because of her. She is my cousin, and she got me started when I was just on my own fitness journey and wanted to lose a little baby weight, and it became a whole lot more than that. After I was working as a nurse and working swing shifts and taking my master's classes with a newborn and a 1-year-old, it was a lot of work, but I saw this opportunity and I knew that it could provide so much more than what I was giving my kids and my family. So I just took the leap 5.5 years ago, and here I am now at home working full-time from home, not working as a nurse anymore, and being able to be home with the kids and my family is pretty amazing. So if this is something that you have been thinking about, just wanting to be able to provide a little bit more for your family financially or with time, this definitely is something that can really help you guys. So I love quotes, and here I just have every successful person begins with 2 beliefs. The future can be better than the present, and I have the power to make it so. So just think about that while you guys are thinking, like, what can I really do with this business, or what potential do I have? And really, you have the potential to do anything that you want to do. Usually your mind is the only thing that would hold you back. So if you want to do something really awesome with this business, you can do whatever your little heart desires. I always say the sky is the limit. So we're going to continue on here, and I just want to give you guys the different options that you have as a coach. Whenever you sign up as a coach is a coach, but when you become a coach, there are different routes that you can take. When I talk to people, I always ask people when I know they're going to be drinking Shakeology, if they want to sign up with a discount and save $15 each month after their first month and get 25% off of everything else. So I call that a discount coach. And that's just someone who is drinking Shakeology regularly, but they're not necessarily selling anything. They're not promoting that they're a coach or telling people that they're a coach. And they're going to be saving between $16 and $30 a month on savings with products and get 25% off of everything else. A coach never has to work the business. This is an opportunity that you can take and run with it, but there is never anything that is saying you have to sell anything. Next is a hobby coach, and that is someone who may have a full-time job. They love the products and they enjoy sharing them with others. And this is just a way for you to make some extra income. Usually people who are a hobby coach, they have a goal of helping 3 people a month, usually 1 to 3 people a month in the business. And they do talk about their journey on social media because that is how we help people. That's how we let people know what we're doing, along with talking to people, your family, friends, the people you work with. And then there are business starters who are people who are going all in with this business. They want to build a life of freedom. They want to either replace their full-time income. There are people who want to replace their part-time income, which is still significant, or people who want to bring home their spouses from their job. So this is people who are wanting to grow a team that is doing the exact same thing. You will be eventually leading a team and doing trainings just like I am. And I know that may sound really, really scary. I was never expecting that I would get to this level in my business. But as I continued growing and doing it over and over and helping people, I realized that if I wasn't sharing it, it would be very selfish of me. So I am someone who is very scared to speak in public, not good at public speaking. I mean, I never thought I was good at public speaking, and it's something that I would never say, oh, I want to go on stage and talk. And just doing this and stepping out of my comfort zone and being where I am in the business has allowed me to kind of get over that fear. We have Super Saturdays, and I'm actually speaking in Philadelphia with corporate this weekend. So although I do have a fear of public speaking, I've definitely gone out of that comfort zone, which has really benefited me. And then you can also do anything in between this. So you never have to feel obligated to do anything. But again, the opportunities are definitely there for you to do something with this. All right, so I want to take you guys through the back office a little bit and just make sure that you know where things are, because you're going to be using your back office quite often. I always tell people that you should be going in it every single day, even if you don't have a team yet or any customers yet. Hopefully you will very soon. But the sooner you get acquainted with the back office, the better off you're going to be. So when you click on the Coach tab on Team Beachbody, once you sign in, you can click on the Coach tab, and then now that you're signed up as a coach, you would click Coach Office. I think it's Coach Office now. They've changed it a little bit. But once you click on Coach Office, it's going to take you to your back office. And then you're going to see these tabs at the top. And there's going to be a tab called Training. Okay, so you're going to be starting at the Getting Started tab. And that is your first 30. Now, I have this in a document that you guys should have already done for preseason. If you didn't do it yet, that's okay. You could do it now at your convenience. The sooner you start and get it done, the better off you're going to be, and the sooner you'll be able to help people and be more familiar and confident with what you're doing. But those first 30 activities are really important for you. Just learning the basics and getting to know more about the business and how you're going to be helping people. Also in the first 30, you're going to have a business quick start. And that is just learning your coach ID, which you do need to know. You will memorize that one day. So I would make sure you put it in your phone. That way you have it, because when someone's wanting to sign up with you, they could sign up and they may ask you, what is your coach ID? So you do want to know that. And then you'll learn your support team. You will be setting up your coach profile and websites, which I will be showing you where that is next. And just some information on contacting your coach and learning more about the 4 vital behaviors, which I will be also talking about in a little bit. But our 4 vital behaviors basically is, if you can follow these vital behaviors, you will be very successful in your business as you do it consistently. Next is the 30-day action plan, and you guys want to print that out as well. So this is really important because the first thing it asks you is your why. And when you guys write down your why, it kind of makes things more real and it makes you want to push harder. If you guys are not thinking about why this is so important to you. Why is this business important to you? If you don't think about it, it's gonna be easier to let it go and to take your foot off the gas. But once you can put something important in front of it, you know, we all do things that are important to us. It'll just make you push harder. Then it talks about your first 30-day goals, which also is very important. When you write your goals down, it makes you want to push harder to actually reach them. And then you have your vital behaviors. And then you have my time, my commitment, just what are you going to do with this business? What are you committing to? So that is that. If you haven't printed it out yet, make sure you do. Next is getting your EFT management set up. So in your back office, when you go to the Monitor My Business tab, under the compensation tab, you're going to click on My EFT Management. And basically this is direct deposit. Money never comes out, it only goes in. So if you would have a return, it would simply be taken out of your next pay that you would get. But you do want to make sure you set that up, because if you don't, you're going to get a paper check and it takes like 3 weeks to get. So this way you will get paid whenever you have someone sign up with you or you get a sale. We get paid every Thursday. So it's 1 week behind. So say I sell something this week. At the end of this week, I will be able to look at my commissions. I'm trying to think, my commissions, and it'll tell me what I made this week, but I won't get that paid until next week, and that will be under my earnings. So my earnings tab is your current pay of what you're getting. My commission is what I will be getting that next week. All right, next is setting up your websites and profile. So you're gonna go to Grow My Business tab, and you're gonna click on My Websites and Profile, and you simply just follow the steps and fill it out. It's pretty self-explanatory. There are 3 different websites: your regular Beachbody one, your Shakeology one, and I think your Ultimate Reset one. I personally have only filled out my Teen Beachbody one because that is the only one that I use. But you can put your picture on there. You want to make sure that you get the whole profile set up. Put your before measurements and pictures in, your bio. That is all necessary for you to get leads from Beachbody when you hit Success Club. And basically leads are whenever you hit Success Club, if someone wants to sign up with an account and they don't have a coach, you could be assigned them. And then the next time they order something, you will actually get commission and credit for it. All right, so today I did post about your new coach announcement. And I definitely want you guys, the sooner the better, to do your new coach announcement, to share with everyone that you became a lifestyle coach. You do not necessarily have to say, I'm a Beachbody coach, because there are tons of Beachbody coaches that like to flash it everywhere. So when you can say lifestyle coach or fitness coach, it kind of opens a little curiosity for people that they're going to look and ask more questions. You can do it however you want to. Here's just an example of a transformation. If you don't have a transformation yet, that is okay. You don't have to quite have one yet. You can simply just do a picture of you smiling, talking about how you're starting your journey and you're excited to be on it, and what you're looking to do. So if you're looking to help people and you have a challenge group coming up, you can talk about that. And this person just talked about in 30 days, she lost 10 pounds and 12.75 inches, talked about what workouts she did, drinking Shakeology. You can definitely talk about how you're drinking a superfood shake. And I don't always put Shakeology. I actually did a post about Shakeology today, and I never said Shakeology. I called it a superfood shake. Again, curiosity marketing will gain other people's interest and have people ask questions. So just some tips on launching your business then and now are really, really good to do. So if you have a before and after picture, or a before picture of, even if it's not a physical change, but it's just you a long time ago and you were just in a bad place, and then talking now, showing how you're doing your workouts and you're eating healthy and you feel really good, people can relate to that. you telling your story is important to someone and it will relate to someone. And just being real and raw and being yourself is really important. Don't try to be someone else, because people will sense that, especially your friends and family on Facebook. You don't need to try to be someone else, because you are unique and special the way you are, and someone will need you. Give a date for your challenge group. So for me right now, I have an ongoing group. I have all of my groups ongoing currently. So I will say I am looking for 5 more people, and I will say I have it starting next week. And although it's not necessarily that I'm starting a brand new challenge group, but that's where I'm opening my spots, and I'm letting people come in during that time. And then a call to action is really important. Message me for details, post below if you're interested, or comment below if you're interested, drop your email below, however you want to do it. There's no right or wrong way. But just a couple do nots, tips. Do not put a price out there on social media. Don't say I have it, there's challenge packs for this price. If someone says how much is Shakeology, don't put the price in the comments. You can always comment below and say, I'll private message you. And then you can start asking them what their goals are, and say, it depends on what you are interested in and what your goals are. And say what you have to buy right away. And because if you tell people, oh, well, you need a challenge pack, you need Shakeology, or a certain fitness program, it's going to be easy for people to look at the dollar sign. Our society is so cheap. I was one of those people too. I did not want to drink Shakeology. I actually refused it twice in my cousin's challenge group, and she would not let me in her group until I ordered Shakeology. And it was the best thing that she could have done for me, because I saw the importance of it. And I knew once I started doing it, once I started investing in it, it really did change me, but it also helped me managing my finances better, because I wanted it so bad and I knew I felt good using it. So I figured it out. But if you put the price right away, a lot of people will just say, no, thank you. I know I have to pay money. People don't want to throw out money. But when you can add value and show people that it's worth it, then they are more likely to invest in their health. And do not put your direct Beachbody link in any post or in your description, on your profile, on your Facebook page, anywhere. The reason being is when you're putting your direct link there, it allows people to go there without even talking to you. So there's no relationship being built there. You want to make sure that if someone's interested, you personally message them and talk them through what they need and what their goals are, so you know what they need, so they get the right thing. Plus, if someone already has an account and you put your link out there, it's not going to go under you. It's going to go under who they currently are working with. Or if anyone has a Beachbody account, they may not even know they have a coach, but it's going to somebody else. Next is launching your business. I already kind of talked about this, but make sure that you're giving them curiosity marketing, that you're not just saying, this is Shakeology. Here's my 80-day obsession. You can talk about your 30-minute workouts or your 40-minute workouts, or your HIIT training, how you're doing 4 days a week with your weights and HIIT training, which is Lift 4, your superfood shake. When you can make it like that, people, again, will ask questions and become more interested and engaged, which helps you with your Facebook. And when people are asking questions and liking and commenting, and you're commenting on their stuff, it brings it back up in people's news feeds. And the more people see these posts, obviously, the more interest you will have. Make sure that you're breadcrumbing your story and not just kind of saying everything at one time. Give little bits and pieces here and there. Be sure not to be too wordy, because if you say everything at once and you're too wordy, people are going to get scared and go somewhere else. And make sure you share your why, because that's what's going to relate to someone. Okay, next is social media 101. If you guys do not have yourself in your profile picture, make sure you do that. you can have your kid in it or your husband or spouse in it. That is completely fine. My thing is, if you have you and a few other girlfriends, people are not going to know who you are. So make sure that it's you. Also, the cover photo, you can get creative. There's Canva or PicMonkey. .com, canva.com or picmonkey.com, where you're actually able to make cover photos. I will be posting tutorials on how to create a cover photo that just describes you and who you are. So you can use like 3 or 4 different pictures that show who you are, or you can even just keep it at one with you in it. And then make your profile public. I don't know how many of you have done that already, but when you make your profile public, your friends of friends and family that are on your Facebook can see your stuff. If you keep it private, I'm like really hot. Sorry guys. If you keep it private, you're closing in the opportunity for other people to see your stuff, which means you're not going to be able to help as many people. When you make it public, you're more likely to help more people. And then I already told you about your place of work. Don't put Beachbody coach. You could put health and fitness coach, wellness coach, lifestyle coach. Make it fun and interesting. And then here are just some examples of what I use for my lighting and for my pictures. So the first one on the left is my selfie stick / timer. I really, really like it because it actually, the timer on it, there's like a little clicker button that you can remove. So you can like put your phone up, you can walk away, and you can snap your picture and it will take it for you with the timer. And it's just a good way that you can stand it up on something. The next one is, both of these are different ring lights. The middle one goes on your phone, so it just makes your lighting better. If you're in a dark room, you always want to make sure that it's lit well, so that kind of brightens your face up whenever you're taking a picture. And then the other ring lights are obviously what it is. You can set it at a desk and hook it up, and it will bring the light around your phone to make the background better and higher quality. You want to make sure that you take good quality, well-lit pictures, because that's more eye-catching. If you don't do that, people are going to scroll right past those. Next, it's going to be important to get to know the products. So if you're not familiar with Shakeology, or you're just starting it, or the performance line with Energize and Recover, look in the back office, get familiar with the products, try them if you're able to. The different workout programs, we're constantly coming out with new ones. I know Lift 4 is being released right now. It'll start on the 16th, but you're getting sneak peeks. So make sure that if you can, do a program, try it out, see what it's like, use the container, see what it's like, and of course, Shakeology and the performance line. And then here, I just wanted to talk real quick on the 4 vital behaviors, because I know I touched on that as well. So the first one is invite, invite, invite. This is important. This is a vital behavior that you must do in order to be successful. And I know sometimes it's scary to invite someone to a challenge group or to coaching, because we don't know what they're going to think of us, and we don't want anyone to be annoyed by us. But if you start with your friends and your family and the people closest to you, that will help you get confident in what you're saying and how you're talking to people. And I always say, you asking your family member or a friend, I always say, hey, I want to help you, but I also am asking for you to help me as I start my business. And usually when you can be honest with people and say that you want to help them, but you actually want them to help you as well, they're more likely to say, sure, of course I can help you out. Next is personal development. I don't know if you guys read or listen to anything, but this is something that we do on a daily basis. At least 15 minutes a day. Personal development is very important, because it's not only going to help you as a coach, but you'll be surprised on how it helps you as a mother, as a wife, as a friend, just getting to know yourself and overcoming struggles that you may have. It's really going to help you. So The Compound Effect by Darren Hardy is the first book or audio that we want to listen to in this training. You can also go to audible.com, this is where I listen to my audios. I Don't read as much. I do more of listening because I like to do it while I'm on my drive to and from wherever I'm going. Next is being proof of the product, being proof the products work. So that's you doing your fitness programs, drinking Shakeology or the Performance line, and sharing what you are doing, sharing that it's working for you. And then recognize. So this is just celebrating every success along the way, big and small. I know it's hard when we set such big goals and we feel defeated and there's really nothing to celebrate. So it's really important to make sure that you're setting small goals along the way. That way you stay excited and keep that momentum going. So your goals in the first 30 days is to start sharing your journey. Start talking to people every single day about what you're doing and what opportunity you have in front of you to offer them, and doing your 4 vital behaviors. If you are able to do that, I guarantee you guys are going to reach the goal of hitting Success Club 5, which means helping 3 people a month. When you help 3 people that starts out with a challenge pack, which is a fitness program, and the Shakeology or Performance line, you're going to get the fitness and the nutrition and, of course, the support in our challenge groups. When you help 3 people with that, that's going to help you achieve Success Club, which is a benchmark that Beachbody gives us, showing that we're actually helping people and changing lives. And then also, my other goal for you guys is to help you make your first rank advancement to Emerald, which means signing up 2 coaches. This is totally doable because 3 people that you help in your first month, 2 of those you could sign up as a discount coach or a working coach if you have any family, friends, coworkers, people that you know, acquaintances that you talk to that want to get started and save money along the way or want to build a business of their own. So let me stop sharing this, and I am going to ask, does anyone have questions? There's nothing in the chat bar. I know I kind of went through that fast, guys. I already told Heather, I feel like I'm going to pass out. I feel so sick because I was in the heat all day and I have like a really bad migraine and I can barely see. So I apologize if I was really fast, but feel free to ask questions.
I think my only question would be, like, do we need to come up with a business name like immediately, or like what?
No. I actually didn't come up with a team name until I became a Diamond coach.
Oh, okay.
So yeah, you are a part of Forever Fit and also the Dream Team. So that's how you could promote it when you're talking about join my team. You can say join my team Forever Fit, join my team the Dream Team, however you want to do it. Okay. But your direct upline team is Forever Fit.
Okay.
Yeah, you don't have to think of that right away.
Okay.
Yep.
That's pretty much my only question.
That was your only question? Okay. Did this make sense to you guys?
Yeah.
Okay.
Can you hear me?
Yeah.
So since I obviously did this before and I had already done like a coach coming out post and then I quit doing it, like what do you suggest for like my post?
So it's been a while since you've done that, right? Yeah. So I would just talk about how you are excited to be on this journey and that you are, and I would kind of just turn it right into a challenge group invite, that you're excited to be on this journey. What has this journey done for you? I think for you, it would be a good way to do something with you having your baby and how this is helping you stay on track and get right back into, that routine and the healthy lifestyle again.
Okay.
Yeah. Because like your market, you're going to be reaching out to your audience who are new moms, a lot of new moms. That's going to be your thing, obviously. Okay. So, yeah, I would try to direct it towards having the baby and getting back to that lifestyle. So,
okay.
Yep. What Ashley is on here? Because I know we have like 3 or 4 Ashleys in the group. Can you hear me, Ashley? No. All right. We'll figure it out later. All right, guys. Thank you so much for getting on. And again, I'm sorry if I rushed through this. It is recorded, so if we need to go back through, we could do that. If you guys have any questions, please feel free to post in the group or private message me. But I will, for my personally sponsored coaches, we will be getting on calls too, more one-on-one calls, so I could help you along the way and answer any additional questions that you have. So do me a favor, if you guys didn't do your new coach announcement yet, think of that and then post it in the group so we can see, or you can send it to me before you post it, and then we'll get you guys going. All right, cool. We'll have a good day, guys. Thanks for jumping on.